world-renowned chefs with the past foodies wouldn't expect. Hello and welcome back to another video here on Top Notch Delicacy. Many of you watching this video today might not know how some of our favorite celebrity chefs made it to the upper echelon of the food industry. The mythos surrounding these famous foodies will be thoroughly unveiled by this laundry list of unconventional stories, all leading to the path to success. Stay tuned and watch. Nigella Lawson. Nigella Lawson experienced a proper upbringing in the heart of London. Lawson found herself enamored with books and writing at an early age, which eventually inspired her to attend Lady Margaret Hall College at Oxford University. Lawson's love of literature culminated in a degree in medieval and modern languages, and from then on, Nigella pursued a bright career in publishing. It wasn't until a writing gig as food critic at The Spectator in the mid-1980s that Nigella's interest in culinary arts was awakened. Lawson eventually found herself food editor for British Vogue magazines after a stint at the New York Times. Since then, Lawson has applied her writing skills to producing a number of publications related to her personal philosophy of foods, including How to Eat, The Pleasures and Principles of Good Food in 1998. Marta Stewart. Marta is one-woman wonder, so it should be no surprise that the maven of entertaining got her start as a cutthroat stockbroker. Stewart received her start in finance in 1967, long before she ever launched what would become her incredible empire. After a lengthy home renovations project of a 19th century Connecticut farmhouse, Stewart became enticed by the idea of an entrepreneurial venture in the world of homemaking. Stewart's initial inspirations has since generated a sprawling empire in culinary literature, home decor, and televisions we all know and love her for. Even a stint in jail can stop Martha from pursuing her own brand of success, and she's since effectively used her street cred to form an unlikely alliance with the rap mogul Snoop Dogg. They even have a new television show, Martha and Snoop's Potluck Dinner Party. Gordon Ramsay. Before the heydays of breathing fire down other chef's neck and reducing seasoned professionals to tears on hit shows like Kitchen Nightmares, Ramsay aspired to be one of Scotland's first-rate soccer players. From their earliest days of recollections, Gordon relates how he lived and breathed soccer until an unfortunate injury cut his dream short. While Ramsay has greatly embellished his role with the Scotland Soccer Association, it does appear that Glasgow Ranger actually scouted the Hell's Kitchen host as a teen. Unfortunately, the Food Network superstar suffered a debilitating knee injury, and seeing his aspirations slip away, Ramsay headed back to school to obtain a degree in hotel management. Guy Fieri. The frost-tip host dinners, drive-ins, and dives made his entrepreneurial debut at the ripe age of 10. While most kids built soapbox cars with their fathers, Guy and his dad built a custom pretzel cart that Fieri proudly wheeled up and down the boulevards of Ferndale, California. By the time Guy turned 16, he had saved up enough money selling pretzels to fund his own culinary adventure in France, where he studied for a year before returning to the US to pursue a degree in hospitality management. After several successful ventures in the biz, the rock and rolling restaurateur had his big break in 2005 after he was drafted to the next Food Network star. A true tale of humble origins, Fieri's trajectories as a celebrity chef is nothing short of inspirational. Anthony Bourdain. It's hard to argue against the idea that Anthony Bourdain has seen and done all there is to do in the world of culinary adventures, so it seems fitting that the host of The Mind of a Chef got his start at the lowliest bottom rung of the ladder as dishwasher in New York. After watching Bourdain indulge in some of the most absurd culinary luxuries depicted on No Reservations, and knowing his highly questionable policy of absolutely avoiding ingesting food served on a plane, it brings the egoistic CNN food journalist closer to the little people who think of him working late nights, covered in leftover bits of food, scrubbing the pots and pans of chefs that he'd later go on to profile in his many successful television shows and book. Rachael Ray. As a teenager growing up in a New York household full of family members in a restaurant business, it seems the bubbly brunette was destined to cook. The Ray family has successful restaurants all over Connecticut and New York, and the syndicated daytime television host admits she feels she was born to be around food. However, it's hard to miss the irony in Rachael Ray's first job. As highly successful chef, television host, and author, to name a few of her titles, Rachael Ray features a branded line of cookware exclusive to the same company she worked for as a youth, Macy's. Teenage Ray was slinging candy across the counter of America's favorite department store before she had the insatiable urge to move to her familial roots and pursue a culinary career. That brings us to the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it, and thank you for watching.